Whoosh. Welcome back to part 2 of What If and deku was the creator of the warhammer. Part 2. So where we left off, the Zuko was holding the Overhaul's arm from smashing his sister and the civilian. That's what Ares is. So Zuko, whose arm reached its limit, like went over its limit, and it exploded. And his troops so he's still holding the Overhaul's arm. When he as Zuko, or as Zumi's like you're about to die. As Zuko's with his face saying, "Go." Well, before her, as he can't hold it much longer, as Zumi took Ares and ran fast as they could. And yeah. And so the military boys, or like his clones, or no, his soldiers that he created, shot at the arm and moved it away from from Zuko's. Yeah. So, and both of the troops grabs their commander or like leader and bringing them as he had a special like device that he worked on since he was a kid. It was another one instead of it was just built for any special occasions like so he asks one of the troops to like think the Overhaul fused with the other or his men. So as one of the troops already understands that one of them took it and ran up to Overhaul and placed the device right on Overhaul's chest. And it activated. As the Overhaul's monster form broke up into multiple, or back to I don't remember how many people that was in, let's just say 5. Overhaul and 4 of his goons. And as they, yeah. So, Zumi, he knows that as he looks at his arm that was destroyed, his robot arm. So, yeah. So then and Ares had a little bit of a plan. So she walks over and offered a suggestion. The Zuko, or allowing her power to make him grow back an arm. So Ares did that. And of course Mr. Ozawa was there, and he used his power to race Ares' quirk to make sure she doesn't lose control. So Zuko, as his real arm, regenerated back. So, yeah. As he's a lot better now. Yeah. So he ends up um um being, Zuko. He did thank her, and so and he always carries a spare robot parts, the suit of armor kind. So he takes off his shoulder thing, like his shoulder pad thing that had the explosion, as he brought a new one as he replaced it, as he feels much better. He so because with Zuko, basically him and his army, not really like, I'm the king of this world. He's not like that. He's more of a, come on, let's go, let's roll. He's more of a cheerful person. He helps people, not like hurts them. So now, yeah. So a time skip to the future. 18. So Ochako uh-huh. And Zuko, I'm trying to find that stupid image without, yeah. So this one. So Ochako was in a wedding dress, or actually, she told him that because of her parents, how poor they were, they couldn't even afford the wedding dress. But Zuko, had custom made one for her, as he he did tell her that as Ochako, as he shows it, well, as she tries it on, perfect fit for her. So then, then he got in a suit and tie, and both of them got married. And he did set up everything perfectly. So, yeah, and Ochako and Ochako, and yeah, so Ochako and Zuko got married and had 2 kids. And plus his soldiers were still, he is still their, like, leader and creator. And they care about him and his family. So Zuko, so they always, let's say one instance or one accident that he did, or a villain broke into their house, of Inko and the Sashis, as, as Zuko had cameras in the house to make sure, as one of the villain, or like 5 villains broke in to his house, or to the, and Zuko's soldiers, or Zuko saw this, and as he starts having tears going down his face, as he doesn't want to have his own parents dying from it. So the green, or so the soldiers of his understands, as they went to their fast as they could, or they went super fast, and they handcuffed all the villains, as one of the villains did knock Inko out with a, like, glass bottle. So she got took to the hospital. And the doctors pulled out the glass things and, sewed her head back together and, like, all that stuff. Yeah. As the one that stayed with Zuko and Ochako and the half of their group, Sorry about that long pause, by the way. I heard was a cat fight thing. Or I thought I heard a cat fight. Ain't. But maybe after this video, I'll go check. So yeah. So half of his squad, like his soldiers, were at Doria's Inko and Asashi's house to make sure that they stayed safe. And yeah, and half of them, there's 3 halves. So one protects the one house, the other protects the other, and the third is on patrol to make sure there's no villains. Yeah. So all the villains were, and their jail cells, the prison, was also been boosted up. Because Zuku says, we need some blast proof. So they built the entire jail cell, or entire prison, way more indestructible than anything. There's no one could break in or breaking out for a long time. Because how advanced yeah. So, plus, everybody's like, man, this kid's ruled everybody. But he did, or the pro heroes, all the pro heroes know that Zuko is not doing anything wrong. It's just he's helping the police stations, and he helps the pro heroes having more time for him and his family, his friends, to be together, and other citizens live in peace. So the crime rate went down to 0. Yeah. Zuko is one tough cookie. His daughter was, you know how the kids sometimes chase to a ball thing, like basketball, across the road, and the car comes out of nowhere and hits them, and yeah. Well, she was chasing the ball. Oh, and she did look left and right, and she went across the road to getting the ball, but a car came out of nowhere and almost about to hit her, and one of the soldiers guys stepped in, and he's a heavy hitter, so he stops the car, and turns out it was a bank robbers, or car, or no, actually bank robbers that hijacked a armored truck was about to hit the Zuku's daughter, and he steps in as the villains were like, we surrender. We aren't gonna fight yeah. So then they got thrown in prison. as the ball went underneath a car, like a parked car, and it stayed there. As she was about to cry, but then he literally lifts up a car, grabs the ball, and yeah. So, yeah. They, yeah. When I said that his soldier sees him as a, like, the kind of creation thing, and they love him and respected him like royalty, they all, or when him and his parents, his sister, everybody that he knows has got protection from bigger threats. So, yeah. And plus the Zuku's advanced technology stuff. And it couldn't be hacked in by the villains. So, not even the best ones could even hack into his systems. So, yeah. So then Zuko is made the entire world advance to like basically super high advanced, like tree. So, what does Zuko do? He makes more and more tough cookies. And yeah. And yeah. So if you guys, if you guys want more of these like kinds of what ifs, let me know. But I might do one or two on how, depends on my throat thing. Yeah, I'm still recovering from the sickness. So, and plus, you got, or one of the guys that, or one of you guys commented that you wanted to see a Zuko, like what if Zuko was like a warhammer. So, what does, so this is this is what you got. And yeah. So, yeah. And he did boost up the air defense to like, yeah. And all the pro heroes are just like, man. They do a heavy lifting and rest of us just do, or taking super heavy loads off of us. That boy is smarter than anyone. Yeah. As Zuko shows up, yeah, I make your jobs easy too. Instead of having you getting so much pressure on you. Eh? I'm not trying to take away your like jobs and basically, okay? Yeah. So everybody's like, man, yeah. So advanced now, yeah. If you guys want me to do I might do a custom card review of today after this video. So, yeah. And Ochako did take care of the kids ends before. And Zuko did, like, helps her a lot. Plus the soldier guys, too. So, yeah. So now, it is the time for me to say goodbyes to... Yeah. So, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy this what if. So, and please go check out the part 1 and the General Grievous part. The what if Deku was General Grievous and created the Stormtroopers army. Because that one, because I took a little bit of a page out of it and I put it into this what if. And the part is that Zuko basically, instead of making a robot and that saves his life, he made a teleporter that teleports things. Yeah. So now this is going to be the goodbyes and see you guys later. Bye.